Hi, I'm Mr. Carter. I'm Principal of Thetford Academy, and I'm going to talk to you about how we look out for our pupils and also who you talk to if you've got a problem. The first thing I wanted to just mention is that you'll probably be quite surprised at how many adults are out and about around the school at any one time. This is a big school, we've got nearly 1,200 pupils here, but what we make sure we do is there's lots of adults about and available at all the key times. So when you first come in the morning, there'll be adults stood on the gate saying good morning to you, checking that you're all right, and you can go and speak to them first thing when you come into the school when you've got a problem, if you've got a problem. Now also, we know that in lots of schools it's movement between lessons and things and breaks and lunch times when there might be problems or issues. So every single lesson change over time. In places like this outside, there will be adults in all the key locations around the school to make sure that the school is calm and orderly. And I'm sure you'll be quite pleasantly surprised when you come at how calm and orderly the school is and how smooth those movements are. There's always an adult on hand to look out for problems and to help if there's an issue. Whether that's getting lost or whether you've had a disagreement with another pupil or you've lost something, there'll be an adult on hand who you can go and speak to and ask for help. At breaks and lunch times, we make sure we've got lots of staff out on duty and they'll come up and they'll speak to you and ask you how you're getting on, but also they'll be there just to keep an eye out for you if you've got a problem. Okay? Now, other than that, there are lots of other people in school whose job is to look out for our young people and to be there to help if there's a problem. Every pupil at Thetford Academy is part of a form group and has a form tutor. So a form group is made up of about 25 to 30 pupils, and you have a form period every single day of the week. It's half an hour long and it's around lunchtime. Your form tutor is an adult who you see every single day of the week. They don't teach you for a subject, they're there to look out for you and to get to know you over your time at the school. If you're fortunate, your form tutor might stick with you all the way through from year 7 all the way through to year 11. So they should be the adult in the school who knows you best, because you see lots of different teachers. You see an English teacher, a maths teacher, a science teacher. Your form teacher is consistent and they're the same person that you see every day. And they should be the person, if you've got a problem in school, you go to first. So you've all got a form tutor, but also you've got a head of year and they'll be leading assemblies and they'll be following up on any behaviour issues or anything like that in school. So for year 7, the head of year is Miss Hodkinson. She's supported by Miss Johnson, who is our parent liaison officer for year 7. And her job is, she doesn't teach, is to go around and to look out for pupils and make sure that any problems during the school day or things that have happened outside of school that might have an impact on the school day are picked up upon. So if there's a problem that a parent has, she's the person to talk to for year 7s. We take the safeguarding of pupils really seriously. So we have what's called a designated safeguarding lead. That's Mr. Seedon, who's the vice principal of the school. And if you've ever had a problem that's really, really serious and you need an adult to speak to, he will be the person that will deal with it, alongside our safeguarding officer, Miss Ledger. So the main thing I want to reassure you about is that when you come to school, although it's a big school, there are lots and lots of adults whose job is to look out for young people and who are always available and on hand if there's a problem and it needs solving. And that's whether you're a pupil or whether it's you're a parent and you've got a problem that you want to resolve for your child.